Every morning I take care of the goats for the most part, and Cedar takes care of the chickens. She loves to pamper her chickens, and our new layers are finally starting to lay. But occasionally a baby goat finds its way through the opening into the chicken coop. I got a phone call from my oldest brother yesterday, who still lives down in Queen Creek. And he said they hit 100 degrees. Like, I don't even know what to say. I can hear the creek running. And we've probably gotten 4 inches of snow, maybe even 5 inches of snow. It's warm, so it's not going to stick around, but Mother Nature is just not giving up. The most bizarre winter on record. I'm going to go out here and work on the plumbing today. Get the lights on. So really all I have left on the shop is the ABS and the water lines in the bathroom. And today my goal is to get all the ABS sewer. I just realized I need to go feed the goats real quick. But the goal for today is to get all of the ABS sewer lines done in the bathroom. And I have to get a little bit creative with a sink. Get the goats fed, and then we'll dive into that plumbing. So it's time to get all the ABS plumbing done in this bathroom out here in the shop. And of course, because I made changes, originally the door was not going to be here. Originally the door was going to be inside the bedroom. But because I relocated the door to the outside because of the second story bedroom, so now I have to run 1.5 inch ABS pipe all the way around the bathroom. The other option I have at this point, would be to saw cut the concrete, and I'm not interested in doing that. So it's a little bit more work than normal, I suppose, but this is what I'm going to focus on today, and hopefully by the end of the day, all of the ABS is ready to be tested. There's really not much left to do out here in the shop before we can close the walls up, but the sewer and water lines in the bathroom are obviously pretty important. Naturally, as we've made changes along the way, I now get to relocate the sink from one side of the bathroom to the other. So that means I have to run the 1.5-inch sewer line around the entire bathroom while maintaining an 1/8 inch of fall the entire way. I'm throwing some extra 2x4s in wherever I drilled the nearly 2-inch hole through the 2x4s for added structural support. But once I have that drain ran around the bathroom, I can run the water lines, and then all we need is the inspection. Rather than putting a bunch of couplings in the 1.5-inch sewer line, I'm having to get a little bit physical with it to get it to fit into the wall properly. I haven't quite exactly decided on what I'm going to do with the shower just yet, but it is not a standard size, so I'm going to have to make the shower pan from scratch, which I'm looking forward to. Again, I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to install some sort of a creative rustic sink that should go perfectly with everything else. There is a fine line between having a practical usable bathroom versus having a bathroom that looks really cool but may not hold up too well, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. I want to build a very rustic shower, and I have some pretty crazy ideas, but the shower still needs to hold up. So whatever I choose to do in the process, I have to keep this in mind. This bathroom is going to get used. By code, I have to have a 3-inch cleanout right behind the toilet, but once I tie the shower vent and the sink into this main trunk line, I'm reducing down to 2-inch, and I can vent the entire bathroom on 2-inch. I had to get a little bit creative with some wet venting on the sewer system, but once I get the toilet flange installed and once the glue is set up, I can put the sewer system under test and it can be inspected.
I have found that in cold country, it is wise to keep the vents through the roof as high up on the peak as possible, as well as to a minimum. This will probably be the only ABS vent that will go up through the roof. And because there's a little bit of snow left on the roof, it's going to have to wait a little while, but at some point I've got to get up there and flash this correctly so it doesn't leak.
All right, everything is totally done with the sewer system. Let me show you how I ended up doing this. So as we walk into the bathroom, we've got the sink. I ran it around the corner, tied it into the vent on the shower. Then I wet vented over and tied into the main toilet, main trunk line. Vented up. Picked up the vent from the sink at the same time. And then we go upstairs. We're in the bedroom upstairs. Comes up. And that's the vent. And I stopped it right there for now because I'm not going to get on the roof until it's a little bit drier. But I can button up walls now if I have to once I pass inspection. He'll probably want me to take it all the way out though. But there's still a little bit of snow on the roof, so that's basically it. As far as the water's concerned, I roughed that in before we poured the concrete, and I'm gonna have to work extra hard to insulate the pipes so we don't have any issues. But I'm gonna start with a ball valve down here on the water line, tee off, pick up the water heater, pick up the Moen PosiTemp shower valve, pick up the toilet, come around the corner again, and pick up the sink. And that's it. So on our next video, it should be all about getting the water lines done and hopefully getting some inspections passed. See you guys in a few days.